Hey guys, today we're doing What If Naruto Had the Rinnegan. This will be a quite easy series for me because when you're reading about it, I know the most about the Rinnegan, other than the other dojutsus, other than the Sharingan, because I heavily um researched the Rinnegan. I mean the Sharingan. So yeah, so you're gonna start us off at Naruto's birth. Naruto's birth is basically gonna go the same, but Naruto's parents are alive, and his siblings. He has siblings. They're older than him. No, Menma's older than him, but he has a twin. So yeah, yeah. Naruto has a twin. So yeah, Naruto at his early stage of his life, he got the full QB this time. He wasn't born with the Rinnegan, but he had a lot of chakra, like a lot of chakra. That Minato could sense. Sorry for that background noise. Ugh, let's see. Hey, my cousin's crying. Oh shit. There's about to do a video. Goddamn. But don't worry about that. Try to ignore it. If you can hear it, though. I don't know if you can hear it. So, Naruto, as a child, was smart. He was very smart as a child, but here's where things is gonna go downhill for Naruto. This. Okay. No one likes Naruto, but they still respect Naruto because he's the fourth Hokage's son, so they have to respect him. But one day, people just lost it. They couldn't take the demon just walking around carelessly like nothing's like 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 nothing. So they tried to attack him. During this time, Naruto was actually very acquainted with the fox. So the fox took control of Naruto's body and killed the villagers. Then he just went back, and I'll explain to you why he was acquainted with the fox and why the fox talks to him. I'll explain that later. So yeah, I'm tired. Yeah. That's what happens when I get tired. It's short videos. But this might not be short because I might have a bunch of videos today. I'm finishing What If Naruto Was Madara's Grandson today. But I have to watch that. So, yeah. That's where I left off. I see where I left off. So, yeah. There's not going to be intros for a while because I want to do my intros for like important videos. Video. I'm gonna do intros for part ones, and after that, they're just like continuations of the others. So no intro. So yeah. So Naruto did not awaken his Rinnegan at this time, but he's pretty close. And I explain why he has Rinnegan in the first place and why he has lots of chakra. Okay. So Naruto gives his well Minato and Kushina hear about this and what happened, and they find that Alessia is weakening, and they were forced to kind of put Naruto in a cell by the council. So yeah, so they had to put Naruto in a cell, and they put him in there. Naruto doesn't hate his parents, but he hates the council. He doesn't like them. He hates them, and Minato comes by every day, reading to Naruto, telling Naruto, reading his words. And his siblings come sometimes, but they don't come all the time because they kind of don't like him. Kind of. Not too much. Naruto can pull off the seals at this time, but here's what's gonna trigger something. Donzo came to Naruto this time. Donzo got into the fourth Hokage's lair and was trying to kidnap Naruto, basically. So when he got there, Naruto was just there, with the cell chained down, and he activated a seal. Well, he tried to put a seal on Naruto that will burn him, and it started to work. Then Naruto started yelling in pain, and Minato realized that something's wrong with Naruto's seal because he's been twitching. His seal is twitching now, and he can tell something's wrong with it. So he darts off to the house. And Naruto is crying, like he's emotionally distressed right now. And then his eyes turn purple and rings come around it, and he almighty pushes the whole building away from him. He was like, "Nah, fam, get this smoke away from me." And he almighty pushed everything. So he destroyed the house and he destroyed Donzo, killing him. And Naruto just there with his eyes bleeding and one Tomoe in his Rinnegan. Yes, Naruto's gonna have Tomoe in his Rinnegan because I really love that design. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I really love that design. That Tomoe Rinnegan. Now it has one Tomoe, not six Tomoe yet. Naruto then turn off his eyes and he breaks the seals. He breaks the seals that was bounding him to this cell, and he walks out because he realized that the only reason he was put in that cell in the first place, well, the reason it was even brought up in the first place is because Donzo wanted it to happen, which kind of enraged Naruto, but he didn't really care. Naruto walked away, and he just was like, "Fam, I could care less." And he went to his father's old home that I would believe he will still have, because he had to stay someplace, and he lives there now. Minato tries finding Naruto, but he can't find him. But he knows he's still alive because he senses his chakra, but he senses his chakra in multiple different places, and he realized Naruto is disputing his chakra, so he wouldn't find him. So Minato knows that he doesn't. No, Naruto doesn't want him to find him right now. I mean, he knows that Naruto will come back at some point, but he doesn't really want to find him now because he doesn't want him to find him. So he's not gonna thing. So time skip 3 years. Naruto hasn't mastered his Rinnegan, and now he has 6 to 1. Yes, he's been doing training with Kurama, so I would believe Naruto would have 6 to 1. But here's the difference. Hinata lives with Naruto. No one knows this because let's just flashback and tell you exactly what happened. One day Naruto still saved Hinata. I'm not gonna go for that. That kind of wouldn't change. But the people would try to hurt him, but Naruto would just beat them up. So doesn't really matter, does it? So Naruto's like, "Fam, nah, fam, you gonna die." And he beats them up, and he helps Hinata. Hinata, yeah, and then time skip to the Hyuga affair, and everything goes down. But this time Naruto saves Hinata and kills the Jonin. So Hiyashi knows that Hinata is weak, so he kicked her out because she got stolen by Cloud Ninja. A boy the same age as her, the 6-year-old boy the same age as her, took out easily. That was no problem. But he didn't know Naruto had the running gun, so yeah. So Hinata got kicked out, and she went to live with Naruto. I'm not gonna explain how that happened and why that happened, okay? Cause I'm kinda stuff, but I don't know about the Tamari ship. I might do that, but I have to do that in what is Naruto's grandson. So not today. This is strictly Naruto ship, and because this is I'll explain you this video, I'm gonna explain to you why this channel will mostly have Naruto ships. Is because of Boruto. Because Boruto will have the Jogan, and it was stated that because Naruto's Uzumaki blood and Hinata's blood made the Jogan. So I'm gonna keep it that way. The pure eye, the Jogan, the eye that will take everything away from Boruto. Yeah, that one. So that's the only reason I keep Naruto Hina ship. And I really liked Hinata as a character because she was shy. And she was the last shy, but she was still shy. And I really think she deserves it because for most of her life she was chasing after Naruto, but Naruto didn't even realize her. No, Naruto didn't realize her, but he thought she was weird in a way. But who cares? Naruto is like Naruto's Naruto. Don't question. That's it. Naruto is Naruto. So no one knows that Naruto is the fourth Hokage's son because after the fourth Hokage's like building crumbled, everybody thinks Naruto was dead because after that no one ever saw Naruto again. So people think that Naruto is dead, and but Kushina and Minato, sorry, know that Naruto is alive, and his sibling, they, yeah, the siblings Mito and Menma know that too, but I don't know where Naruto is because Naruto's still spying on his chakra because he really doesn't want them to know where he is. And Naruto is. I think we'll leave it off right here. Now, let me explain Naruto's ability. Naruto has all five chakra natures, and he has Fire Dragon, Water Dragon, Earth Dragon, Wind Dragon, and a Lightning Dragon. He made the Wind Dragon and the Lightning Dragon. Yeah, and he has chakra rods. He figured out how to make them, and he made some clones. He used his blood to make clones, and then stick the chakra rods through them, so they look like pains, but with yellow hair and Tomoe Rinnegan. So they all they hold the path, but all of them, since it's the Tomoe Rinnegan, I can say this. They have all the abilities, so they can push and pull. They can do everything that the original person can do, and the person can still do that original thing. So yeah, not is way better than Pain at this point. Naruto wears all black, mostly like Shisui's outfit, but without the Tanto. Cause I don't. No, I'm gonna give him a Tanto, but he doesn't have the strap like Shisui. He has the, and Naruto's hair is Shippuden Naruto here. So yeah, cause I could say that he let it grow. So Hinata has long hair. So yeah, she has long hair, and that's what it. And Menma is in love with Hinata, but Hinata's not in love with Menma. He's in love with Naruto, so kinda sad. So it's Naruto and Mito's birthday, and they're really Minato and Kushina are really hoping that Naruto would finally come out of hiding and come for his birthday, because they have presents. They each birthday they did buy Naruto presents, but he never actually came. But it appears they're being answered now. So they hear a knock at the door, and they instantly go running at the door because they think it's Naruto, which they're completely right, and it is Naruto. But what they didn't expect is not someone being with Naruto, holding onto Naruto's hand, while holding Naruto's hand, and Naruto looking away from this because he kind of blushing, kind of not, because Naruto has a cold. He doesn't have a cold demeanor. He's still happy-go-lucky, but that no, he's not happy. He's like Minato. He's kind of shy, but kind of not. He's serious when he has to be, and he's cold. Only when he's the only reason when he's cold is when he's actually concentrated, which makes him cold as ever. Which is every time he's in a battle. So he's cold every time he fights, and cruel, and merciless. So Naruto says hi to his mom and dad and introduces Hinata to them, and they ask why Hinata's there and asked him if they're dating. Hinata blushes at this because they haven't really exactly said they were dating, but they hasn't really refused it because they made some steps. They kissed a few times in the heat of the moment when they were training at a waterfall. So yeah. So they haven't really, how it says, established that they were dating. So it's a sore subject because they, they don't necessarily want to say no because both of them like each other, but they don't necessarily want to say yes. None of this says kind of, cause but we haven't figured out things yet. So we're holding on till later. So you can. He said he comes for his birthday because he realized that he spent like 3 years not being with them, and it's kind of got to him a few times, but he's there. I mean, Naruto is Naruto's favorite, which Menma is jealous of because Menma's older than Naruto, but Naruto's better than Menma. Well, Menma thinks he's better than Naruto, but he really isn't. Naruto goes in and he says hi to his brother and sister, and his brother, no, his sister, comes up and hugs Naruto because they're twins and they've been aparted for so long. By the way, Mito looks exactly like Naruto's sexy jutsu, but younger. So, yeah. Because I don't have any other ideas for her, so I'm gonna say she looks exactly like the sexy jutsu Naruto, but younger. So then Menma sees Hinata holding Naruto's hand, which kind of infuriates him, but he keeps it in for a little bit because it's Naruto and Mito's birthday, and he doesn't want to ruin that for them. So they do whatever they had to do, and Naruto leaves, but he gets presents first, but he got a box of Mito's Triple Kunai, a few Uzumaki scrolls, which were just the Keke Genkai, and like sword techniques from his mother because his mother realized that Naruto had a sword on his back, so she gave it to Naruto, and he got some clothes and some basic stuff like that. Naruto knows Naruto can't do the clone jutsu, so he gave him shadow clone jutsu. So Naruto is really excited because of this because he has to learn some shit. So I'm gonna end off here because it's kind of just an introduction to the series. So yeah, see you guys.